finally coming back to use up the rest of the scraps from the Buffalo Plaid challenge. This was the stained glass soap that I had made, and this one did end up in the bonus category because it's a 6-color plaid and the rules had been changed, which is fine, but I did win one of the placements for this soap. And the way this one was done, I was only able to make one loaf, and then I had a scrap loaf as I was making it, plus extra scraps, because this one made, I had to have a lot of extra pieces for this particular batch. So this is going to be using up the rest of the pieces, and then I went ahead and shredded up all the extra little shavings and extra little kind of wonky pieces for that. So I'm going to do 2 loaves. I have these divided out, and it's going to be a little bit of a geometric shape. So I'll have this one on the bottom. I'll pour a little bit of the confetti soap, put this in the next layer, a little bit of confetti soap, this one, a little bit of confetti, and then this one, and then the top. So I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 layers in this particular loaf. And then I decided to go ahead, I have my oils over here, they're still a little bit too hot, so I'm waiting for those to cool down just a little bit. But I'm gonna do black. I think the black will be kind of cool with those colors. And then the second loaf, let me get this out of the way, I had the side pieces that I had cut off to get this exact shape, because I wanted all the sides to be even, and you can't really get those little tiny corners by placing them in where you need them. So I did have to trim off the sides, and then of course I did the rim soap. So anyway, get this out of there. I did shave off a little bit this one, but this I will put in the bottom, so I'll have some lines, and then I have these 2 pieces that will be along the sides. So probably what I'll end up doing is this, the bottom piece, I'll probably flip it over so this will be the top. So I'll have 3 sides that will have the lines in them. I think that'll look really cool. And then just have the confetti poured in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide, since I have 4 layers here, I'm going to divide the batch by 8. Because the fragrance I'm using is Moonchild from Brambleberry, and it does accelerate. Since these are fragrance, I'm not going to be using a whole lot of the scent that I normally would, but I'm going to go ahead and emulsify it all because I'm using my slow moving recipe. I'll emulsify it all to a slight trace, and then I will take out my 8ths, pour in this loaf first. So I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, and that should set up pretty quickly, and then I'll just pour the rest in. So you don't have to mix that up too. I'll pour the rest in and do this one because, like I said, this sets up pretty fast. And I think I'm ready to go with that. So I'm going to go ahead and get everything moved out of the way, wait for that to come to the correct temperature, divide out what I need to, and we'll get started.